The Sahara Desert, a vast expanse of scorching sand dunes, unforgiving sun, and seemingly endless horizons. This immense desert, stretching over 9 million square kilometers, is one of the harshest environments on Earth. The relentless heat and arid conditions make it a formidable place for any form of life to thrive. It is a place of extremes, where life clings tenaciously to existence. Despite the harsh conditions, a variety of flora and fauna have adapted to survive here. From the resilient cacti to the hardy desert foxes, life finds a way to endure. Yet something remarkable is happening in this seemingly barren landscape. Over the past few decades, scientists have observed a surprising transformation taking place. The Sahara is turning green. This phenomenon, once thought impossible, is now becoming a reality. Patches of vibrant green are appearing across the desert, transforming the once monotone landscape into a mosaic of life. These green patches are not just isolated incidents, but are spreading, indicating a significant shift in the desert's ecosystem. This unexpected phenomenon is not a mirage, but a complex interplay of weather patterns and climate change with far-reaching implications for the future of our planet. The increase in rainfall and changes in atmospheric conditions are contributing to this greening effect. The Sahara's transformation is a stark reminder of the powerful forces shaping our world. It highlights the dynamic nature of our planet's climate and the potential for significant environmental changes. It is a story of change, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. As the desert greens, new opportunities for life emerge, creating a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem. In this essay, we will delve into the science behind this greening phenomenon, exploring its potential benefits and challenges. We will examine the data collected by researchers and the implications of these findings. We will journey through the Sahara's history, uncovering evidence of its greener past. Fossil records and ancient artifacts reveal that the Sahara was once a lush, green landscape teeming with life. And look to other parts of the world experiencing similar transformations. Deserts in other regions are also showing signs of greening, suggesting a global trend. This is not just a story about the Sahara. It is a story about our planet's delicate balance and the profound impact of human activities on the natural world. The changes we see in the Sahara are a microcosm of the broader environmental shifts happening globally. It is a story about our planet's delicate balance and the profound impact of human activities on the natural world. Human actions, from deforestation to industrialization, have far-reaching effects on our environment. It is a story that demands our attention, our understanding, and ultimately our action. As we witness these changes, it becomes increasingly clear that we must take responsibility for our role in shaping the future of our planet. The greening of the Sahara is a call to action for all of us to work towards a more sustainable and harmonious relationship with nature. The Sahara's greening is not a uniform phenomenon. It is a complex and multifaceted process that varies greatly across different regions of this vast desert. It is a patchwork of change driven by a complex interplay of factors, including climatic variations, human activities, and natural ecological processes. One of the key drivers is the changing rainfall patterns across the region. These patterns are influenced by global climate change, which affects atmospheric circulation and precipitation distribution. The Sahel, a semi-arid belt bordering the Sahara's southern edge, has experienced increased rainfall in recent decades. This has led to a noticeable increase in vegetation, transforming parts of the landscape. This increase in rainfall, attributed to shifts in atmospheric circulation patterns and rising global temperatures, has allowed vegetation to expand northward into the desert. The once barren sands are now dotted with patches of green. Another contributing factor is the increasing concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This rise in CO2 levels is primarily due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. While often seen as a harmful greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide is also essential for plant growth. Plants use CO2 during photosynthesis to produce the energy they need to grow and thrive. This phenomenon, known as carbon dioxide fertilization, allows plants to thrive in drier conditions, further contributing to the Sahara's greening. As CO2 levels rise, plants in arid regions can grow more efficiently, even with limited water. However, it is crucial to remember that the Sahara is a vast and complex ecosystem. Its greening is not a simple or uniform process, and it varies significantly from one area to another. The greening trend is not uniform and is influenced by local factors such as soil type, topography, and human activities. Different soil types can support different kinds of vegetation, and human activities like farming and grazing can also impact the landscape. While some areas experience increased vegetation, others remain barren. This disparity highlights the complexity of the Sahara's ecosystem and the many variables that influence its greening. Understanding these nuances is crucial for predicting the future of this changing landscape. Researchers are continually studying the Sahara to better understand the factors driving its transformation and to develop models that can predict future changes. By combining field observations with satellite imagery and climate models, scientists are working to unravel the green mystery of the Sahara. Their research is essential for developing strategies to manage and adapt to these changes in one of the world's most iconic deserts. The Sahara's current transformation might seem unprecedented, but it is not the first time this desert has witnessed such dramatic change. Geological and archaeological evidence reveals that the Sahara has cycled between lush green periods and arid desert conditions over millennia. These cycles, driven by subtle shifts in Earth's orbit and tilt, have shaped the region's biodiversity and human history. Cave paintings in the heart of the Sahara depict scenes of abundant wildlife, rivers and grasslands, painting a vivid picture of a bygone era. These paintings, dating back thousands of years, serve as a poignant reminder of the Sahara's capacity for change and the transient nature of our planet's ecosystems. Understanding the Sahara's past green periods provides valuable context for interpreting the current transformation. It reminds us that change is the only constant in nature and that ecosystems are dynamic entities capable of surprising resilience. By studying the past, we can gain insights into the potential future trajectories of the Sahara and the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Section 4, Oasis of Opportunity, a greener Sahara's potential. The Sahara's greening presents a glimmer of hope in a world grappling with climate change and desertification. The expansion of vegetation could bring about a cascade of positive impacts, transforming the lives of millions of people living on the desert's margins. Increased vegetation could lead to improved soil fertility, making agriculture more viable in regions previously deemed unsuitable for farming. This could enhance food security, create new economic opportunities, and reduce reliance on external aid. A greener Sahara could also provide new habitats for wildlife, supporting biodiversity conservation efforts. The return of vegetation could create corridors for animal migration, reconnecting fragmented populations and enhancing the resilience of ecosystems. Furthermore, the expansion of plant life could help sequester carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, mitigating the effects of climate change. This natural carbon sink could play a crucial role in global efforts to combat climate change and transition towards a more sustainable future. Section 5, green doesn't mean easy. Challenges of a transforming Sahara. While the potential benefits of a greener Sahara are significant, it is crucial to approach this transformation with cautious optimism. The idea of turning vast stretches of desert into fertile land is indeed enticing, promising new opportunities for agriculture, habitation, and biodiversity. However, this transformation is not without its complexities and potential pitfalls. The ecological, social, and economic implications of such a dramatic shift are complex and multifaceted, presenting both challenges and opportunities. On one hand, a greener Sahara could support new forms of agriculture, providing food security and livelihoods for local communities. On the other hand, the introduction of new plant species and the expansion of vegetation could disrupt existing ecosystems, displacing wildlife that has adapted to the arid conditions over millennia. The rapid expansion of vegetation could disrupt existing ecosystems, displacing wildlife adapted to arid conditions. Species that have evolved to survive in the harsh desert environment may find it difficult to compete with new species that thrive in a greener landscape. This could lead to a loss of biodiversity and the extinction of some native species. The introduction of new plant and animal species could alter delicate ecological balances, leading to unforeseen consequences. For instance, new plant species might outcompete native flora, altering the food web and impacting the animals that depend on the original vegetation. Additionally, the spread of invasive species could further complicate the ecological dynamics. The changing landscape could also exacerbate existing tensions over land use and resource allocation. As new areas become fertile, there will be increased competition for these valuable resources. Farmers, pastoralists, and local communities will need to navigate these changes carefully to avoid conflicts and ensure equitable access to land and water. Competition for water and fertile land could intensify between farmers, pastoralists, and wildlife, requiring careful management and conflict resolution strategies. Effective governance and community engagement will be essential to manage these resources sustainably and to mediate any disputes that arise. Furthermore, the health implications of a greener Sahara are not fully understood. The transformation of the landscape could create new habitats for disease vectors such as mosquitoes, which thrive in wetter environments. Changes in disease vectors such as mosquitoes could lead to the spread of diseases like malaria into previously unaffected areas. This poses a significant public health challenge, requiring proactive measures to monitor and control the spread of diseases. Addressing these challenges requires a holistic approach that considers the interconnectedness of ecological, social, and economic systems. It is not enough to focus solely on the environmental aspects. The social and economic dimensions must also be integrated into planning and implementation. It demands collaboration between scientists, policymakers, local communities, and international organizations to ensure that the Sahara's transformation benefits both people and the planet. By working together, we can develop sustainable solutions that balance the needs of the environment with those of the communities that depend on it, ensuring a resilient and thriving Sahara for future generations.